big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And we will get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Yeah, they decide to go for a 4th down, and they get rewarded. He makes a quick decision, gets the first down. Nice job by this offense, and specifically the QB making a nice read.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mental.
There we go. And he runs it. Touchdown, Illinois.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forks the 2-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UCLA Bruins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to... It's the big play to happen when there were... to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good...
He's loose on the left. Touchdown, UCLA. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Bray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-7. Oh, they make it free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
As a defender, you dream about the...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. They get to him as he throws. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you're going to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going to try to get it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I'm not going to go play with that guy.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Here's the handoff. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds a man on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Savage. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now on the move. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. On his feet at the 40. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're working that left side. And that'll not only be a first down. First and goal from the 7. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Bray. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Illinois could try to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Oh, they're after him! Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Dixon. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They'll go hurry up here. Looking downfield on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Pulls in the deep ball. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Illini they started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. It's complete to the left. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, UCLA. Now, defense taking one back to the house.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. To the air on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense comes out.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. Touchdown, Bruins. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
That touchdown pass at the end of the half is really going to help out this quarterback's confidence. The extra point's going to give them the lead. You got to feel good heading in at halftime. When you're up on the scoreboard, expect them to keep throwing it around in the second half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big, fat no. They're trailing by 14 to UNLV. Just another week in the Mountain West, where the only constant is chaos. Ellis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the right. Right on the money. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they regain the lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, and you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
They'll run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll take it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Running into the open space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving to give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll try the run.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that.
Touchdown! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay.
It's picked off. They ruined the drive with a turnover.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had turning it on. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical.
There he goes! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Illinois picked up the 1st down, now here they come again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Got it. On the line. It's Bray. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. Fourth down coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got some room to run. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the catch on the right side. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week.
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the fourth. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet. And